And this is what we need to do. And what you are seeing is the result of that conviction in the vision of Srila Prabhupada. So let us express our heartfelt gratitude to His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj by loudly chanting Hare Krishna.
Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Judhavadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Pitam Tham Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanshat Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyabhadi Astatya Deshatharine Hare Krishna. I have said 2 words to welcome devotees to Govardhan Eco Village many times, but today it has a very special meaning, like never before. Those 2 words are welcome home. I'm remembering an incident that took place at the Satsang Bhavan some years ago. It was painful, but very necessary and awakening. We were meeting with counselors here at Govardhan Eco Village. And one of the counselors, very senior, he spoke with a very bold voice. He said, "Can you explain, is Govardhan Eco Village only for foreigners?" Because we don't feel wanted here. And that type of honesty was very important because we here at Govardhan Eco Village understood how in the dynamic energy of trying to build this place, we kind of lost our direction. Not in our purpose, but in our communication. Because from the very beginning of the conception of Govardhan Eco Village, the primary purpose was for our congregation, for our devotees in Mumbai and Pune and Nasik and Nigri and all other places, to feel that there is a place of pilgrimage, that there is a place close to home where we can deeply absorb ourselves in coming together as a community, as a congregation, to feel the presence of Vrindavan, to feel the spirit of Vrindavan. And along with that, it was the desire that it could be a community based on environmental principles and as much as possible the true spirit of the consciousness of living in Vrindavan that could be revealed to people from all over the world. When Srila Prabhupada established rural communities, these were his ideas. At New Vrindavan, he wanted to reestablish, or let's say, he wanted to reveal and manifest the places of Vrindavan. And he wanted it a place where the whole community could live happily in that spirit of simple living and high thinking. Simple living doesn't mean just poverty and austerities, which sometimes we misinterpreted it to be. It means that I simply belong to Krishna, and everything simply belongs to Krishna. And I don't want to claim credit, I don't want to claim proprietorship. I just want to recognize that Krishna is truly the enjoyer, and he enjoys when we all come together in Sankirtan. Srila Prabhupada would sometimes define Sankirtan not just chanting together. Of course, that's our prominent method among the 9 processes of bhakti. But it means glorifying Krishna together through our words, through our actions. everybody who's doing any service on any level is performing Sankirtan, if it's in this spirit. So Srila Prabhupada did leave Vrindavan to travel the whole world, to bring Vrindavan to the world. So that is important. And Srila Prabhupada, he was revolutionary. Now when we go to Vrindavan, it's almost everywhere so common. But when Srila Prabhupada built Krishna Balaram temple, Shri Radha Shama Sundar temple, it was in Ramanreti, which at that time was a very remote, isolated area that was not even considered Vrindavan. It was considered Brajbhumi, but it was fields and some forests. And I only remember one guest house in Vrindavan, near Banki Bihari. There was a Jaipur guest house, which was quite primitive, but it was the only guest house that I knew of that foreigners could feel a little comfortable. Srila Prabhupada built the Krishna Balaram guest house. At that time, it was the most internationally state-of-the-art guest house in the whole of Brajbhumi, because he wanted a place where people from all over the world could come to Vrindavan and not just have to worry about the pangs of austerities, but they could feel relatively comfortable and learn about Krishna and experience Krishna, not only through the vibration of the holy Dham, but through the bhakti of the hearts of those devotees dedicated to revealing the holy Dham. So that is an important principle. But it's secondary to having a place for our own devotees in our own community. This Govardhan Kunja is this dream being fulfilled in a very, very special way. Because we are a little far from people. But the real future prosperity of this spiritual offering of Govardhan Eco-Village is when devotees really feel this is ours. Where devotees are happy to serve. The idea of Govardhan Kunja was never just a place to sell flats. It was never just a place to raise money, at least not according to my remembrance. It was meant to facilitate for very, very serious devotees who've dedicated their lives where they could have a place where they could be relatively comfortable themselves with their families and render service. And the more serious, dedicated devotees we have who are coming here, whether it's full-time or part-time or part of part-time, part and parcel of part-time. Devotees who want to come to serve, to actually be a part of the community in that sense. You know, how beautiful we have Madan Mohan Temple and Radha Vrindavan Bihari Temple and many other places like that, replicate. not exactly representations of the temples of Vrindavan. Radha Damodar, Govindaji, Srila Prabhupada's quarters. Places where we're not trying to replace Vrindavan in our hearts, but our Goswamis, they always taught us how to cultivate love and separation. So by being here and absorbing ourselves in the places of Vrindavan, chanting the holy names, speaking about the pastimes, the teachings, and serving the holy Dham, we could actually, by Krishna's grace and Sri Radha's grace, we are given feelings of separation. Feeling separation from Krishna and from Vrindavan and from our acharyas. It's not just an emotional condition of mind that can be imposed upon our consciousness. It's a state that actually emerges from our hearts, from our souls, when Krishna is pleased with us. We come here following the footsteps of the Goswamis to cultivate separation from Shri Radha, Gopinath, and Vrindavan. And having a joyful community. The joy is in our gratitude. Gratitude to Srila Prabhupada. Gratitude to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Gratitude to Radha Gopinath for giving us this opportunity. And in that spirit to serve together. Such beautiful garlands we could make. Such beautiful gardens we could develop and grow. Such wonderful, wonderful Bhoga offerings can be offered. Such incredible deity worship. Not where we're trying to find somebody to do the deity worship, but where there's just a whole community eager and anxious for the moment when they have the opportunity to serve the deities. And how wonderful such, not just hired people, but senior people who really understand Srila Prabhupada and Rupa Goswami's teachings, and who are really grateful to have received it and to share it. Such people taking our devotees around on parikramas, taking our guests around, and revealing the very essence and purpose of what Govardhan Eco Village could be and will be. So in the very early days, there's a couple of brahmacharis and a couple of grihastas who were just doing some service here. Sometimes obstacles reveal Krishna's higher plan. And they also humble us to understand that we just have to be instruments, all of us. But in that large building where, when you're first coming in, on the top floor, we had our Gurukula here. And we had Gaura-Nitai deities that were one of our temples that we opened from 1979 to 1986. We were traveling and preaching in college towns, so we opened temples, and we put Gaura-Nitai deities in all those temples. Exactly the same Gaura-Nitai deities that were at the Pune Yatra. Sudhanu Prabhu, dear God brother, he made molds and casts of those deities, and they were replicas made out of like marble dust and fiber. We put them in all the temples. When I came here to India, except one, all the temples were closed. There was nothing left. And that broke my heart, but I was thinking, there's still a set of Gaura-Nitai, so I might as well bring them to India. And I had them in my room, and then we brought them to Govardhan Eco-Village, the white-colored ones about this big. And they were the deities here for some years. And we had a little goshala with some cows, quite a few years. And then we were expanding, we got more land. We got about triple the land we had originally. And we were thinking of building a nice temple. And we were going to do it in one place. And we made all the plans and everything else. And then some Vastu people and everybody, they said it's not, first of all, they said, this is before Vastu came in. We were just about to start building, and we realized it's not our land. And it's not zoned to build on. So we couldn't do it there. So we had plans, and it was on a hill. We were so excited about it. So then we found another place. It's like in a really beautiful forest. And then that also was not zoned, and it was not Vastu cooperative. So then the idea came, where does Krishna want it? Where does Radharani want it? Krishna's a Gopa, Radharani's a Gopi. Where the Goshala has been all these years, where they have offered their milk and their cow dung and their cow urine, and where they've accepted the service of all of us. That's where Krishna wants to be. So that's where Radha Vrindavan Bihari Temple is at this time. It's where the Goshala was for many years. And Madan Mohan, there was a lot of back and forth and changes of opinions and changes of plans where that should be. But we wanted it on a hill, but in this area there's no hills. So devotees had to build a hill, which was almost as hard as building the temple. Because it has to be a hill that holds the temple. So, months of bringing rocks. But when Srila Prabhupada and the six Goswamis, Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada, and our acharyas, when they would build temples, they weren't just places for darshan. They were that, but way beyond. They're educational centers where people could associate with devotees to actually understand, I'm not this body, I'm an eternal soul. When you read about it in a college textbook of Bhagavad Gita, you can't really understand it that way unless we hear it from devotees who are striving on the path of bhakti. It really doesn't connect deep down in our minds and hearts. Jivara Swarupoy Krishna Nityadas, I'm an eternal servant of Krishna. And all our attempts in this material world, however promising and however popularly promoted, they are all destined to frustration and death. So what is really of value? Unless we understand that we are a soul, we can't understand what's really valuable. And even among people who understand that they are the soul, to understand that the deepest potential of the soul is to love the Supreme Soul through bhakti. Manusyanam sahasreshu kashtit yatatisya. It's very rare. So when our acharyas have installed deities, beginning with Vajranath, the great-grandson of Krishna, it was Krishna's plan through his great-grandson to install these deities. It's a community center. The deities are meant to be the center of the community, where everyone has the opportunity to put aside our false egos. I, me, mine. I'm the controller, I'm the enjoyer, I'm the proprietor. And recognize that we're all here for Krishna. Krishna is the root of the tree, and we're all parts of the tree. And our happiness and our real health spiritually is based on when we truly, individually and collectively recognize and live according to the idea, the truth, that Krishna is the center of our life. And when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent the 6 Goswamis to Vrindavan Dham, he gave these instructions. To extract the essence of all Vedic knowledge and establish pure devotional service as the highest truth. Sanatana Goswami, when he came to Vrindavan, he brought a whole library of books, Sanskrit books, to discover and excavate the holy places of pilgrimage, to be examples of true Vaishnava character, and to establish temples. And even in those days, up until today, people go to all the temples, but among the residents, there's certain residents, this is our temple. So they love to come and serve together. So these beautiful deities have manifested by Srila Prabhupada's grace here at Govardhan Eco-Village. And we have Radha Gopinath in Mumbai, and Radha Kunja Bihari, and Radha Vrindavan Chandra in Pune, and Radha Govinda in Nigri, and so many deities. Radha Madan Gopal in Nasik. Radha Gokulanand in London. Radha Landanishwar. The Govardhan Eco-Village, it's like a spiritual home for our spiritual community, where the deities really are the center of our lives. And the instruction of our gurus are the center of our life. To live here, some will die here. Living, dying in bhakti, they're all glorious if Krishna is in the center. Govardhan Kunja really is another level of the blossoming of the lotus, of the purpose of Govardhan Eco-Village. I'm looking around and seeing devotees who, some are newer, in various parts of Bombay, Pune, the world. Some have been serving in our communities, brahmacharis, grihastas, for over 30 years. So we come together, the leaders, as humble servants of all our community, are just trying to facilitate wonderful opportunities to be happy in devotional service, and to be happy in a type of devotional service that facilitates a Krishna-centered community that can attract people from all over India and the world to bhakti. But it begins with all of us. Today is a very special day. My prayer, don't just keep the doors locked and come and clean it every now and then. Consider it a place of shelter. Consider it a place Srila Prabhupada and all of our acharyas and Radha Vrindavan Bihari have given you to come to serve. To appreciate each other. And to learn to love one another by actually putting Krishna in the center of our lives. The goal of putting Krishna, of loving one another, that's the means by which Krishna will reveal his love for us and our love for Krishna. And in loving Krishna, naturally, if it's true love, then we will love those who Krishna loves. That is Vrindavan. That is spirit of Govardhan Eco-Village. We have wonderful cows. And peacocks. And swans. And sheeps. And goats. And we have beloved donkeys.
Horses.
Because we want devotees to cultivate that our love for Krishna's children should not be discriminating against caste, creed, or species. But I'm praying that wherever you may be in the world, you're looking forward to coming here and accepting and appreciating this opportunity to serve in a wonderful community, the type of community that our beloved Srila Prabhupada really dreamed of. And now we are all part of this dream. This is a further commentary of the two words. Welcome home.
Thank you, Maharaj. I'll request some senior counselors to share some words of gratitude. Madhavanand.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Madhavananda. Actually, Madhavananda Prabhu, he's so integral to everything because at one time we started and downed. Somehow that went down. It was downed. So now what? We could have stayed there, but it wasn't the right place. And we were looking for a place, and then it was Madhavananda Prabhu. It was from Palgar. And I'm remembering like more than 30 years ago, when Radha Gopinath Temple was just a little room in a basement. We would come to your mother and father's home and have programs, and the people of Palgar, whoever came, were so simple-hearted and enthusiastic, and especially, I would speak and Madhavananda Prabhu or Krishnananda Prabhu would translate into local language. They tolerated that part, but how everyone loved kirtan here. And just those sweet, ecstatic little kirtans here were like a seed. And just the devotees that were preached to here, our devotees, they found this land. So please enlighten us.
Maharaj, thank you very much for being here today with us. This is really a dream come true for all of us. When we joined Krishna consciousness, the only system was full-time people in the temple. I think that's the way we were. At that time, then we were talking about community, right in the beginning. We had searched many lands also. And I remember you rejected practically every land which I showed you in the beginning. And then,
true.
Before dawn. In fact, one land was so beautiful, and I said, Maharaj, why are you rejecting this land? This is close to the road, electricity, water, everything what you have said is there, even telephone line. That time mobiles were not there. And Maharaj, one answer which was very serious, Maharaj said, I said, what are you looking at? Maharaj said, I am looking for Krishna's signal. So then one land I was really insistent, Maharaj, this is really good land. So Maharaj then thought and he said, the only qualification of this land is, it is close to your birthplace. So from those times, then dawn went down and then the cows, they were to be sheltered. So then the cows, Sanat Kumar Prabhu called me and said, can you keep the cows in your house? So in all those maybe 20 cows, they came to our house, they stayed there, and that's when we started searching for the place. And it's not me only, we were Sanat Kumar Prabhu, myself, Giriraj Prabhu, Pranananda Prabhu, Anand Gopal Prabhu, Rairam Prabhu, Ramarand Rai Prabhu. So we were passing by this road and this land was seen. And as soon as we entered, first thing we saw is Ganpati temple and a Goshala. Very positive land. So we decided this is a good land. But then, due to some kind of interaction with the owner, it was rejected because he was not ready to budge. But then, after searching one more, maybe 6 months more, ultimately we decided again to come back to this land. And that's how then we procured the land. Last year, maybe last year, the original owner came here. He was very happy to see the whole development, very, very grateful. And now the way it has manifested, it is simply far beyond our imagination. And today morning Gauranga Prabhu was describing your dream of creating a holy place and how it has manifested here in spite of all the obstacles, including doubts from our own people that whether it will work. But you are persistent, and with your strong desire to please Srila Prabhupada, to bring the community together, to encourage all of us to advance in Krishna consciousness by being together, serving what you said just now. So we are extremely grateful to you and all your Parshads, Gauranga Prabhu, Sanat Kumar Prabhu, Sri Gurucharan Prabhu, many of us, Vasudev Prabhu. They have done such amazing job.
Rupa
Raghunath Prabhu, everyone, whoever is here, all the people from Nandanandan Prabhu. So it's amazing teamwork, and the Bhakti Nilayam was also again a dream which was again going through a lot of obstacles like this. At some point of time we thought it will never happen, but it happened. And now we entered our houses, they're beautiful, and we can see Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Vrindavan Bihari, all the pilgrims and our devotees coming. So it's very, 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 very grateful, Maharaj, very grateful to you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
The way I have in my heart felt about this uniquely beautiful place is in remembering how Govardhan appeared from the heart of Krishna. When Krishna meditated on his intimate love for Srimati Radharani, then a beautiful fire-like spark came out, and then it landed and turned into a mountain. The mountain came here as Giriraj. So when I think of this place, that this place is a manifestation of your love. It is sprouted from your heart. It is a manifestation of your heart. The contents of your heart which you own in your deep personal life, relish, in moments of your own love for Prabhupada and Krishna. But as compassionate as devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are, they never relish anything on their own, but they share. Prabhupada did not relish the joy of Vrindavan for himself, but he shared with the world. In the same spirit of Srila Prabhupada, you wanted to share your love for Krishna, for Vrindavan and Prabhupada with the world. And that has taken such a beautiful expression in a way which you can see, feel, touch, and deeply experience. And therefore, for me, this is a place which is not a piece of land or a few buildings or nice temples. For me, this is your heart. And therefore, by getting a place here, a small flat or whatever it is, which we have taken here, all of us Vaishnavas, I feel that you have given us a place in some corner of your very heart. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
I wish I had a drop of love for Krishna and Prabhupada. It was Prabhupada's desire, and as a community, we're all trying to serve that desire.
Maharaj, I remember the round land actually manifested out of this Y2K, which was, supposed to all hit all of us. And I remember we all had a meeting, and you said that we should look for a piece of land which is away from, any place that is developed, and we should just stay there without electricity and chant and, just be together, look for such a place. And we had looked for this 50 acres of land, Sarat Kumar Prabhu, they all shifted over there. And then Maharaj, coincidentally, when we got this land in 2003, then of course, Y2K never happened, and then you said, okay, it doesn't make sense for us to go all the way to down because it is actually logistically very difficult. You have to take a train, 6 hours, and then you have to take a vehicle 18 kilometers to reach the land. So then, when we, coincidentally, Maharaj, actually when we sold the down land, we actually got 40 lakhs for it. And that was exactly the amount that we needed in order to purchase the first 22 acres of land, which is where the Ganapati was. Exactly 40. And of course, this was given to us by Krishna Chandra Prabhu. Temple had no money at that time. And Krishna Chandra Prabhu had just given it to us as a lump sum, and he said, you do whatever we wanted it. And then 2012, Maharaj, when we started Bhakti Nilayam, I remember the whole idea was to have a plot of land to everybody of 2,000 square feet, and the temple would give a electricity line and a water line, water connection, and you could build a house the way you wanted it. And it was that time that we had this cob house, and some of the devotees were saying that we should actually build a cob house in our land and so on. But then later on we said that that's not really a good thing to do. We don't want to have different types of homes in that land. And then Maharaj, it went through so many ups and downs. But for the last 13 years, Yadunath Prabhu, who was part of Bhakti Nilayam, he used to constantly come to me and ask me, is Bhakti Nilayam happening? Will it happen before I leave my body? So he was really, and then we were telling him, yes, don't worry, it's really going to, unfortunately, departed. So, although it's been a 13-year wait, Maharaj, there were so many challenges that devotees from our side were not willing to come forward and take the responsibility for, creating such a project. That was the biggest challenge from our side. And some of, like Anand Gopal Prabhu, he did come forward, but then the expectation from the devotees actually made him withdraw. He said, I won't be able to meet the expectations of the devotees. And thankfully, Sri Guru Charan Prabhu and Sachin Prabhu came together, and we have this now. And so close to the temple, Maharaj, it's just unbelievable. And just morning you can hear, from my apartment I can hear the conch shell both from Vrindavan Bihari temple and Madan Mohan temple. So how closer can you get, to the deities? So it's dream come true. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. The couple of thoughts that come to my mind, Maharaj. First is, this is so much in line with what our Parayojan Acharya has been praying, that I want a residence close to Sri Giriraj, Raghunath Das Goswami place. And it is such a lofty idea to even think of this, but it's a reality for all of us that we actually have got a residence in Govardhan Eco Village, which is, in my understanding, absolutely non-different. We have Giriraj residing here. So again, this was absolutely unthinkable. thanks to you. Also, I first time heard this story from Gaurang Prabhu many years back about how you made those dioramas, and you made 2 sets and the whole story. And so to me, this is something which is a outcome of your intense desire, at the same time tremendous patience to really manifest this. Many times we have strong desire, and we are in a great hurry to want that desire to manifest. You would have desired this community maybe in the 70s, when Prabhupada wanted the community in Vrindavan, and it took 30 years. So it's such a pleasure to be part of something which is an outcome of your intense patience and your intense desire to please Srila Prabhupada. The third thing I was thinking is, many times when people like Grihasthas buy this sort of houses in such locations, then they are called second homes, where people come to sort of relax, and second home is the time we want to get out of the city. So I was thinking this is absolutely not a second home. So I thought it was actually a base camp where we are here to really support you and fight for you to really get the world to this place. So this is not a place to relax, it's a place for hard work. And I was trying to just preach to my mind that this is what Maharaj has given us, to really work intensely hard and support him. Many times I think we have heard that of late in the last 2 years we've been seeing that I hope many things that you want to have things manifested is, I hope it is manifested in my life. So it is a great desire that we could assist you in manifesting everything that you have, that you want to manifest in this place, and we feel so happy to be part of this very, very special project, which is, as my brother said, it is very much your heart, and we feel so happy to be part of your heart. We feel so happy to be part of your family. We feel so happy that you are the head of our family, and what can be a greater honor to have a head of a family like you, and we are all staying together as Brijabasis here, and the head of this village is Radhanath Swami. So it's such a, I was just going around, I was saying this is like a Vrindavan community. We could sit here and talk around. This is Braj, this is absolutely Braj. The only concern is that my only prayer is, Maharaj, that I only pray that we are not a disturbance to the brahmacharis and they accept us, and we are able to mingle around with them, because they are not used to so many of us around here. So suddenly they will see so many whites around, so I only hope and pray, and by your blessings, it is not going to be easy, but we can really have this transition done in a very wonderful way, where we are not a burden to them, but we are an assistant to them in assisting you in manifesting what is to be done. So there's another, the next concern that I have, to not be a burden to all this wonderful, they were happily staying here, we would just come and visit and go, but now we are going to be here, we are going to spend more time here. So hopefully by your, I'm sure by your prayers and by your guidance, we'll be able to really find a wonderful way to really work. And that's what you said, the first thing, to work together in cooperation. That's what you started your talk by. So we hope we can really do that. And once again, thank you so very much for really giving us this amazing Vrindavan Dham, Braj Bhumi, and giving us a place near Giriraj.
Actually, all of you are my heart, and you are my heart because Srila Prabhupada has attracted you to the path of pure devotional service. So I just want to serve all of you. And this is Prabhupada's vision of how we could serve together.
I might also want to seek your...
Brahmacharis, they are very happy you are here. They don't have to work so hard. Providing you take up responsibility.
Yes. And one more thing I would really confess, that many times, many things that we heard over the development of Govardhan Eco Village, we had such serious doubts. I said, why? So the first thing when we saw this whole 7 temples you made in Vrindavan, and we had Radha Madan Mohan replica there. And then after 3-4 months, we heard that Maharaj wants to make a huge temple of Madan Mohan. I said, why? So much money. And so we are so short-sighted, Maharaj, and please forgive us for being so short-sighted. We just want to just blindly follow you now. because we are fools, Maharaj, honestly. We don't have any vision. So my sincere apologies for really sometimes having this sort of stupid doubts as that why is this required? But seeing what is happening is just a complete faith that we simply all have to just put our brains aside and just follow you blindly, and we go back to Godhead.
Any ladies want to speak?
Mataji.
Maharaj, since we joined Krishna consciousness, we never had any vision or any plan of what life we are looking forward to. But always Krishna has revealed his plans for us through you. So we are just waiting for Krishna to unfold what is there, the rest of our life, what Krishna wants us to do. And we only pray, Maharaj, that we can be of some use in fulfilling this desire of yours to manifest over here. We don't know how we are going to fit in over here, because brahmacharis, you can give instructions directly, but we are grihasthas, we are entangled in whatever family life we are in. But what Krishna wants, he is going to reveal through you. So we are just waiting for that indication that as it has been happening till now, whatever way you want to use us, Maharaj. Thank you.
Maharaj, Maharaj, you once said to me when we met that Madan Mohan is waiting for you. And today is like the happiest day of my life, because I feel as if I've got a small space near the lotus feet of Madan Mohan. And this little house which I have is a dream come true, because my only desire was like that somehow from the balcony I should be able to see the Madan Mohan temple when I wake up in the morning and see the chakra. And today when we went to the balcony, I could see Madan Mohan temple straight from the balcony, and my heart is dancing in joy. Just that I can see that the rest of my life will be is set if I can just be like a servant of the servant and serve in this place all the great devotees and your desire, whatever way you can engage me in Krishna's service. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, I came when I was 18 years old.
Maharaj, today is her birthday.
Now I'm 53. So today I was thinking, at the age of 18 I was a small little girl, and I used to run, like sometime those Gopinath staircase, now we used to run. And Premila Mataji was the one who said, who will catch me? He said, Leela Manjari, you should not run. You don't know how you will bump to some brahmachari. So we were very small children. We didn't know anything. Just running around. So I'm still thinking, for so many long years, you took care of us, got us. We became little big, studied a bit. Sometime I still remember, if exam does not go well, we'll come to you. It's useless to study. You will make us go back, study nicely. Then for PG, I didn't want to do PG, post-graduation. Then the instruction came, you have such good marks, you should go ahead. So at every step, I don't want to describe, but at every step, then marriage. Under such community guidance, got married so nicely. Somebody gave us press, somebody gave us bed, somebody gave us fridge, somebody gave us deposit for flat. We had nothing, big zero. So then both of us, we were thinking we are made up of mercy of devotees. We didn't have a photographer. So Trivikram Prabhu did photography. So many things. So after that, everything like job. So Bhaktivedanta hospital job, like again given by you. Then Gopal's garden, children. So Gopal's garden, given by you. So every moment, now I have not thought कि आगे future में means in the future what will I do? So you think before we think. What will Leela Manjari do in future? So better give her some good residence in Govardhan Eco. She should not get diverted here and there. Everything is given by you. So every cell of my body, because I'm that language, medical language, no? So every cell of my body, pathology, no? So every cell of my body is actually saying, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, today I was just, when moving around, the heart was just remembering Shuddhi Dharma Prabhu telling me many years back that give this one life to Krishna. That was his constant. Whenever we met, he would say, give this one life to Krishna. And I want to say today that this life belongs to you. So as everybody is saying that, I think this one life is for you. Whatever you want to do with us, you can do it. And now by somehow the mercy of you and all so many devotees, we are here as Leela Manjari and Vishakha Priya saying that we used to run from Goregaon, Borivali to come to Gopinath, and you are the one who made us start evening Sandhya Bhog. There was nobody to make Sandhya Bhog. You would say, you make Sandhya Bhog. I said, Maharaj, I'm not Brahman initiated, you just start. There is nobody to cook. So many services you gave us. December marathon, you said just come here and stay and take care of the deity worship. And we just did it. There is not a single service in our lives which you discriminated that because these are Matajis, they cannot do it. You always encourage us for preaching, deity worship, or book distribution. So this one life is for you, Maharaj. Whatever you want, you can do it. Hare Krishna.
I am a very fallen soul, but thank you for accepting my life, all of you.
Hari Bol Maharaj. Maharaj, a few years back, I was just walking down this Vrindavan forest and you happened to pass by. It was morning and then you stopped when you saw me and then you asked me, how do you like it over here? I said, Maharaj, it is so beautiful. And he said, it is yours. So I just wanted to thank you. Thank you, Maharaj, for giving us such a wonderful place where, being in the forest of grace, every moment we can remember Vrindavan. You have given us Vrindavan away from Vrindavan. So Maharaj, as all the Matajis have expressed, please engage us in whatever way you desire, you deem fit. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so, so much.
This is coming at such a, just one small addition, Maharaj, is such an auspicious thing that it's coming in this holy month of Kartik, this beautiful event on the occasion of your 75th birth anniversary. So it is something which is absolutely most auspicious that we feel it is all such a wonderful arrangement of the Lord that is coming in such an auspicious time of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you. Kamagiri Devi, my very worshipped god sister, is here. Would you speak some words to bless this community, please?
Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Name Namaste Saraswati Deva Gaurani Pacharya Nivishesha Shunyavara Praskati Visavan Vanchapapatu Vishcha Kripa Sindhu Videcha Patitanam Paravadyo Vaishnava Namo Maha.
Before you speak, Kamageni Devi is a very senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada. And she's from Cleveland, Ohio, the same birthplace as Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj. And several of her children are initiated devotees, and now with her is her grandchild, Manjari Priya, who's also initiated devotee. So it's, from Cleveland, Ohio, a Western person, 3 generations, very, very sincere, enthusiastic, dedicated devotees.
Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Just as all of you are speaking so lovingly and wonderfully about His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, even though he's my god brother, but he's also representing Srila Prabhupada in my life, my whole life. And after the departure of Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON was going through so many things. And my life, trying to stay connected, sometimes is very difficult. And there was a time when Maharaj first started preaching here in Mumbai. And at that time, I was going through a lot, and I felt like I was not going to make it. And I wrote Maharaj a letter, not knowing if he would ever receive it or not. And I just poured my heart out, and I said, Maharaj, without your mercy, I will surely die. And somehow Krishna allowed him to receive the letter, and he wrote me back. And 2 things that were very important in the letter that he sent back to me was that he said, always keep your eyes fixed on the shade of the dust of the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas, and always, always take shelter of the holy name. And he also said, try to come and see me when I return to America in January. At that time, I was homeless. And he didn't return in January. He didn't return in February. He didn't return in March. But I don't remember the exact month that he returned. But by the time he came to America, Krishna had provided me with a home and a van. And I piled my children in the van, and we drove to Nirvrindavan to see him. And the love that he has is so deep. And his obedience and dedication and love for Srila Prabhupada is uncomparable on a lot of levels. And I'm just so grateful to be able to come here, because it's only by his mercy. You know, sometimes we commit offenses, even unknowingly, to each other, but there's still a price to pay. And sometimes you can be so close, but yet so far, because Krishna won't allow you in. So you have to be careful not to commit offenses. And it was only by Maharaj's invitation that the Lord allowed me to come back in the Association of Devotees. So I'm so grateful I owe you my life. You've given everything to myself and my family. And I love you so much. Thank you, Maharaj, for everything. Hare Krishna.
Gauranga Prabhu, we are so grateful to you, Gauranga Prabhu, for your deep dedication.
Thank you, Maharaj. My mother is also very happy to get a award here, and my sister and her husband also are very, very grateful. So thank you for this vision, and
we miss your father too.
Yes, Maharaj. So thanks to your shelter, the Meera Road community has taken such good care of her for the last 15 years that when my father departed, I had no clue how she will spend after spending 49 years of married life in a very small, secure town in central India. Then coming to Mumbai was like a big culture shock. But because of this devotees in Meera Road, she was totally absorbed and taken care of, and I really realized the power of the community we have. So thank you for that.
Remember, Bamsidhar Prabhu was very dedicated to making your mother happy.
Yes, that's right. Bamsidhar Prabhu's wife is also here. She's also one of the residents here.
If Bamsidhar Prabhu was here, he would speak for a long time.
That's right. Yes. So I'll request Sri Guru Charan Prabhu and Sachin Prabhu to also share their realizations from the other side for such a wonderful seva they have done. Very difficult, very challenging, but they have really stood up to it and fulfilled the commitment in exemplary way.
I just want to thank Maharaj. So after staying in Pune and coming to Govardhan Eco-Village, like when I got opportunity to serve Maharaj directly, I remember the sentence from Nectar of Devotion where the power of bhakti has been glorified, is saying that bhakti is like a river water, flow of a river's water. It's so strong that even the onlookers get carried away by that. So when you are around His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, especially in Govardhan Eco-Village, his strong love for Srila Prabhupada to manifest his desires and please Radha Krishna is so strong that just be around, you'll get carried away. And we are very, very fortunate, especially myself, because after 20 years I served in a separation. Maybe in 20 years in Pune, hardly I must have met Maharaj 10-15 times. But here, opportunity to serve closely and get his instruction. But that's a great opportunity that he is trying to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's desire in Govardhan Eco-Village, and we are fortunate to be around. Once he told us that whatever we have created in Govardhan Eco-Village is just a foundation. So many more things are going to get manifested. So maybe he's looking for few more dedicated devotees around, and I think many of them, they are coming close. So maybe he will reveal few more plans based upon the devotees eagerness to serve. Once Avdara Chaitanya Pu, that was his birthday, so I just told Maharaj, today is his birthday. So it was so spontaneous. Maharaj just turned behind, we were in the cart, he embraced him and said, as a father, my blessings. As a guru, my mercy. And as a leader, some reciprocation. So I think in Govardhan village, Maharaj has to play all three roles very prominently. And as I'm not talking about that, but as Gaurampu explained that this is just Adi Leela. So Madhya Leela is going to get manifested very soon, many more projects. So generally, we rarely see Maharaj as a leader reciprocation, but here it's quite prominent. So that service opportunity is very much available in Govardhan village. Once jokingly Maharaj I was telling Maharaj that Maharaj, many devotees are saying that we want apartment close to Madan Mohan so that we can hear the conch shell. Maharaj said that when I or Gaurampu gives class in the Madan Mohan courtyard, make sure that I don't hear the fight between the... So Maharaj began today's presentation by saying that we are here to cooperate. So that's one of the concerns Maharaj has, that we are so close to Madan Mohan and Vrindavan Bihari that we cooperate and we don't so disturb the Madan Mohan and disturb the brahmacharis because of the conflict or the fight. I know that Maharaj had mixed emotion because many devotees are here, but we had only this portion of the land, and he would have been more happy to have the structures further down, but because the space and we had to go a little up. So I know that maybe in the future, wherever we have opportunity, we can, maybe a little away from the Madan Mohan. But at the same time, he's very happy that so many devotees, those, will be around. So especially, I'm very grateful that we have the opportunity to serve him and fulfill his desire and experience the intense desire to please one spiritual master we can experience, when you are around him. So thank you very much, Maharaj, for allowing us to be around you and serve you. Hare Krishna. And Maharaj, as far as Prabhuji is concerned, I think we didn't experience much as a customer from the devotees, maybe because he is from lower professional background. The systems created by him were very straightforward and simple. So as such, not much, we would not say that we are enough with dealing with the devotee project. We don't have such an experience, Maharaj. We are much more happy than, In fact, he had done one project in Pune also and something similar. So maybe once things are more defined and clear, the communication is more clearer. And also, I take opportunity to thank all the team members who are part of this project, especially Setuban Prabhu. He is a civil engineer from Pune. Last 2 years, he's traveling 3 days. Every weekend he comes from Pune to here. Almost 6-7 hours drive. Stays here for 3 nights, again goes back. And he has services in Pune also and the projects in Pune. And Maharaj, you are rightly named him Setuban. And 2 years, whenever after completing his services, he would go and chant in front of Madan Mohan. And then Madan Mohan inspired that he should also have a residence here. And when he had that desire, that time we had already sold everything. But then Madan Mohan arranged one cancellation, so he was the first one to get. So now he's here. Along with him, one more devotee, Yadavpati Prabhu Yashat. I think many of you, as a client, you don't know me, but I think you know him because he was a salesperson, and I hope he must have satisfied all of you. Yeah. In fact, sometimes we had to tell him that you be a devotee, but you play a role of, a person who's supposed to collect the required amount at right time. So he being a very soft, I think he represented us very well. And thank you for your services and the whole team, all the engineers, and the workers here. Maharaj, the challenge here is Govardhan Eco is too sattvic for the workers. That's their feedback. And therefore it's difficult to retain them more than 10-15 days. That's the challenge. Every 10-15 days the workers will go and then new team would come. Because practically they don't have anything here. They eat prasadam, that is also too sattvic for them, and then atmosphere is also too sattvic. What devotees are aspiring, but that is, not at their advantage. So that's a bigger challenge, and unfortunately, this year, Maharaj, almost practically 6 months it's raining. So it was really tough to fight with the monsoon and complete. Govardhan Eco Village, we have a lot of projects to complete, but 4 to 5 months we just can't do anything. So much of it. But still, devotees working hard and trying to fulfill Maharaj's desire. So thank you all of you for accepting our services, and thank you Maharaj for giving us opportunity.
Thank you Maharaj. Thank you so much for this. You said welcome home. I am so glad and fortunate that I was part of this building your home. Really. Thank you so much. Once there was an incident, I can relate when you say welcome home more. There was a third building here proposed, D9. Now 7, 8 and 9. And Sri Guruchan Prabhu came and told me that Maharaj has decided to cancel this building. I said, it's a 20 flats, 10 crore building. How can you just cancel it? So he said, no, Maharaj feels it's congested. So just cancel the building. So I said, you have to do RERA approvals, everything back, both. I said, just cancel it. We have no choice. So I remember that.
I forgot it.
So there's a...
My mind canceled it.
No, but for us it was important, for me at least. So that building got cancelled. Now we have a children play area there. And also since few days we have been noticing that actually what you cancel is the best view we have in this whole project. So really I want to thank you for cancelling that building. And also when you said welcome home, now I can relate that this project is not just the building or the family. Everything in this project is how you choose your family member or a place in the house. So it comes out that, actually you're so involved and things happen so naturally with you. Because the thought itself is welcome home. So everything has happened. So like today, Gaurang Prabhu said that here there were too many flats here, which became 30 flats, big flats. So all these things have really manifested. And you rightly said, it was never about the money. So all this, but it has very well manifested. So thank you. So I'm very fortunate. I was part of this. Sri Guruchan Prabhu has been the pillar of this project from the beginning until the end. So thank you for him. Thank you to him especially. And once again, really, really happy. Thank you.
Also, we are grateful to Audarya Chaitanya Prabhu for his unlimited support. Hare Krishna.
One more person, Rup
Raghunath.
I'd like to say something. When we started Radha Gopinath Temple, we were all orphans. There was just a few of us. We were orphans. We were homeless. We only got that one little room on the bottom of Radha Gopinath Temple. And the temple room was Tinkerbell High School. Upstairs was bolus classes. All around us was Tinkerbell High School, bolus classes, my own coaching classes, Camel Brand, hosiery, and we just had one little room. And we only got it because by Maithili Priya and Srinathji Prabhu, they somehow or other, if we took charge of an orphanage, we could get it. And we were orphans, and it's like because we took care of orphans, we got home. And one of the little children in that he was from the very, very beginning. He was living at Radha Gopinath Temple before any of us in that building. And now he's going to the villages and he's inspiring so many thousands and thousands and thousands of people to accept bhakti in their heart and soul. So Rup Raghunath Prabhu, we're so proud of you. Would you like to speak some words, please? Just, if you're shy, just consider us all villagers.
Sriji Goswami.
He was also same time.
Yeah, he was also with me there. Both of us were there in LNHO, and after that I joined Pujari at Radha Gopinath.
LNHO means Lady Northcote Hindu Orphanage. It's from the time of the British.
I joined LNHO 81.
81?
Yeah. And I was there till 89, and then joined full time at Belgaum. I came back to Gopinath and Pujari there. I became Pujari in 94 till 2000, and then when I living Gopinath, I was very disturbed. Gaurang Prabhu took me to Maharaj, and Maharaj, within few minutes, he just convinced me how you want to serve Gopinath, according to your way or Gopinath's way. To Maharaj, according to Gopinath's way. And then he told, Maharaj told, because I let Radha Vrindavanath, you got Gopinath. If you leave Gopinath, thousands will get Gopinath. Because I we have Gopinath. If you are not came from Vrindavanath, you would have just graduated without Gopinath. So because of Gopinath, you from Anath, you became Sanath because of Gopinath.
And now you are Rup Raghunath. And I am Raghunath.
Thank you, Maharaj, for
everything's connected.
My whole life is made up of your mercy and all Vaishnavas' mercy, Maharaj. Thank you very much for everything.
Thank you for so grateful to you.
Just that not only just the legal sanction for the this project, each building, but every flat owner has to go to the government office and they have to do the registration. So the person who is not very prominently been seen is Avdara Chaitanya Prabhu, but is very much involved in each and every individual, like for each of your document, you must be seeing his photo and signature. And for each and every flat owner's registration, he has to travel all the way to Wada and come and do that. And the way he has developed the relation with the legal offices there and the authorities there, you know, like if you go to any other registry office, I think you'll realize the way he does it and the way other places happen. So very, very grateful to him for taking the responsibility and executing the way. Like when first time he is a CA by education, but builder by the business. When first time he met Avdara Chaitanya Prabhu and saw his way of working, he said that, where will I get few more Avdara Chaitanya for my office works? Because in the first meeting he was so impressed with the way he was doing the thing. So very, very grateful to his work, services. So now all of us, those who are in particular building, we can just be there. Maharaj will come there and he will cut the ribbon. And it's a little dark, so we have to do it a little fast. And we will take a group photo with Maharaj in front of the building. So all 4 building devotees, each of you can be just there. Maharaj will come there and we can complete the... You want to say something?
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. So let us begin with the first group photo. Because it's getting dark, then we'll do the other one. So let us express our gratitude to Maharaj by loudly chanting Haribo!
Let us offer our gratitude to the whole team of Govardhan Eco Village, which I'm just a little part of, by loudly chanting Haribo!
Hare Krishna, chaliye.